I think you really need to get out and about and talk to businesses in the UK. We need to find out what they're thinking about electrification, about decarbonization.
I've only got a few days to get this information for Jane. I better get a move on. Find something a bit faster too.
What does the future look like for you when you see yourself running a completely electric fleet?
That might be quite a long time away, but I think in the next 10 years we'd be looking to have, at least a third to a half of the fleet running as electric vehicles.
Have you thought about monetising these charging stations?
I didn't know that was possible.
Imagine how you could open these up to the public and allow them to tap into your electricity supply and obviously charge them a small premium for doing so. If your organisation has a workforce that parks at home but doesn't have a dedicated off-street parking space, you're going to run into some problems. You're not going to know where they're going to charge, how much they're going to pay for that charge, and how to keep control over that process.
We are eager to go towards the electric vehicles. I'm struggling with the problems that we're going to come up against with the transition. We are a nationwide company. We have to be at that site 4 hours from the time that customer phoned. Therefore, we might be sending an engineer 2-3 hours out of his way unexpectedly after maybe he's already worked 6 hours. So my worry would then be, have they got charge? Can they go? Are they going to have to stop in services? Where's the nearest services that they can get a charge point? A lot of our engineers live far away. They're not based at the head office, they actually base themselves at home. So my concern is the electricity bills, who pays for them? How do we know that they're not charging everyone on the street on their charge point? There's all these issues which, I'd worry that we'd be losing control of the management of our team.
So on that transition journey, how do you think you're going to manage the process from where you are today to where you might be in the future?
I suppose to some degree it'll happen naturally, but I suppose in reality I just don't know. Weirdly, I've noticed that a lot of people within the business who don't benefit from company cars have actually made that step already, moving to hybrids themselves, and they end up on the chargers most days when I'm waiting to use it as well. We don't mind. I suppose in the future we'll probably have to tackle that as it becomes more of a scarce resource.
When your staff are charging their vehicles on site, do you think there's a taxation issue there?
Yeah, data about consumption and usage I think will probably not only be interesting from my point of view, from an employer, but also from a governmental point of view. I think in terms of passing on benefit in kind, if people are filling up their cars or charging their cars at work on my expense, then I guess I need to know about that, and also they need to know about that, because everything's taxable, right?
I've met 3 different companies at different stages of the fleet electrification process. They all have common problems, which are actually universal. They all need transparency, oversight, and better control over their infrastructure. Only then will they achieve the cost benefits and carbon reduction that they need.